right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. He rolls to his right. He finds Diggs right side. And he's brought down at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. May looking to throw. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
16 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
First down, May. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing again, it's May. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up
On play action, here's May. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Drake made the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales trying to send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Arsenal 180!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow, yellow!
They'll run here following the penalty. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that wing.
180!
Third down, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
43, 15. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, 180.
They send a man in motion.
Right side.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around, more from Arrowhead on the other side. 1st down now, ball at the 33. May now from the gun. Hits his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, New England.
1st down throw for May. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling out to his left. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Yellow!
Another throw for Mahomes. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Buying some time right. He's going deep down this side. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. First down, May. Buys time, rolling right. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. Ball's out. Mahomes fumbled it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. It's on the in route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They've got a man in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. Check down complete to Pacheco. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Incomplete.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Throwing again, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May now. That's caught. He found some space. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
May on first and 10. Cut out left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Patriots first down.
Here's May on first and 10. Chased out to his right. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
43! 43! I don't need to.
Here's Hunt up the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing on first down. Oh! Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
It's now second and 19 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Second and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Mahomes. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to third down.
Hey, Ripley.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
On for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Patriots don't want to see this one go to overtime. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down,
He'll look
Patriots.
to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's May. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The game resting on this try from Andres Borregales. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.